people's interpretations of Rogan are very funny. They're just not ever correct. He's like such a nicer guy than people think he is. I think I get to just assume people have money, so they're pieces of shit, but
yeah,
so much chiller.
Yeah, I gave up listening to that dialogue. I think I was a little closer to it in different times because of my interactions with Joe. Like I've known Joe for a long time, but I've done we did Sober October, and I talked shit about him on social media during that time, and I talked trash on him. I'm very intimate with the level of adoration he gets based on the hate I got when I talk shit about. I was joking when I was like, Joe, you run 1 mile, I'll run 2. Like I thought everyone would see that as a joke.
Oh, well, people get so mad anyway. Like I once, it was because of you. I made fake abs because you made fake abs once.
Yeah.
And I made like fake ripped abs with like makeup.
Yeah.
And people were like, you think you have abs, bitch? And then once I posted, my friend was like 8 months pregnant. And I was FaceTime with her and just like showing my stomach and being like, look, abs, bitch, like joking. People like, you fucking cunt, you don't have abs. You're like, oh my God, get out of the gym. Stop taking steroids. Your balls are shriveled up and you're acting crazy.
It's the circle. See, I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this because I'm going through it right now with Joe. Because Joe.
Oh, because he's doing Sober October and then you're not doing it?
By the way, which is, Tom and I actually just talked about this on our podcast. Such horseshit. We tried to find out if we were doing it and he just never replied. And then like 3 days in, he's like, so are we doing this? And
then he posted the highest post I've ever seen in my life about the Oreos.
And you're like, anyway, so, but, you know, this is how you have to compartmentalize your relationship with Joe is that, if he posts a joke where he's busting your balls and saying that you bitched out on Sober October, a lot of the people that read that believe you're now weak with no discipline because that's his fan base. His fan base has many circles of fans.
They're on it. They're like, you're awful.
It's got comics, right? It's got some fucking lunatics that believe aliens and space shuttle landing.
Right.
It's got those. And then it's got this like diehard discipline. I got off opioids and now I work out like crazy.
Right.
And that's my new addiction.
Right.
But I find Joe's discipline admirable. And guys like myself and Segura and Ari are like loathed by those guys, especially, and I am ultimately loathed by them because I do talk shit and I say, oh, I can run a marathon with no training at all. And then I do it. And then all their gods are then taken down where they're like, well, hold on. That's bullshit. If he didn't train the right way, he didn't do it properly.
Everyone's and then run business is the problem. Where it's just like, years.
Me and Segura got a lot of hate because we quote unquote bitched out of Sober October. And I know for a fact Joe had no intention of throwing us under the bus or like being like, look at these fucking assholes. He was just trying to
out like more so than I think people realize. He's very tapped out of like the comments and stuff. So
yeah. Well, I think he is.
Well, did you see what I got him in trouble accidentally because he retweeted? I have the masks. Oh wait, where are they? Should show you one of them. But my masks, like
I've seen them. Yeah,
that I drew, and he was like, "Oh, those are hilarious. I'll post them." And they had made they just mock them up at the company that I do them through. So they mock them up on like they put them on Black people, old people. And they put one on a kid, which was hilarious. I'm sorry. There was no real kid. It was like Photoshop.
Yeah.
It's not a real thing. Also, this is a symbol. It's not actually genitals or anything. And it's a drawing. It is a cartoon. Like there's just like so many levels of it not being a thing. So when Joe retweeted it, that was like the picture that came up was the kid. And people were like, take it down, Joe. It's pedophilia, like all this stuff. And he didn't even, I just had to tell him to take it down because he didn't see that people were coming at him. Here, wait, put this one up instead. But it's just like, he is like tapped out of that. So he probably didn't even like realize that was going to